Well, the footage of Karmelo Anthony stabbing Austin Metcalf has dropped coincidentally on Juneteenth. And all I gotta say is, Karmelo, you might be where you need to be, my boy.
Both I don't know if you can really call it a fight. It was a stabbing, and the question of what was provoked and what happened before that is really the subject of this trial. Texas teen Karmelo Anthony on the left is accused of stabbing Austin Metcalf last year when they were both 17. By all reports, they didn't even know each other when they went to this meet. He is charged with first-degree murder, and state law lets prosecutors try 17-year-olds as adults. No criminal history here. He had a 3.7 academic average in high school. His lawyers say that the stabbing was self-defense. That obviously is being argued against on the prosecution side. Austin's twin brother, Hunter, was there as well. He said it happened after Anthony showed up in their track team's tent and got aggressive, and Austin told him to leave the tent. Hunter and his mom talked to Will Kane here on Fox last year, the day after their brother and son was murdered.
And then all of a sudden I see him run down the bleachers, grabbing his chest. He just blood rushing out. You know, he said, "Yo, he got stabbed, he got stabbed." First I froze for half a second. I didn't know what to do. And then I saw him about to fall. I would go over there. I grabbed him. I see him. Stop.
Now, I'm the type of person, man, I don't just side with people because I feel like I'm supposed to side with people. When I hear about an alleged grape, I say, you know what, I'm gonna sit back and wait till I hear the facts. I'm not gonna believe all women off rip. And that's no disrespect to women. Because if you were great, I definitely sympathize with you. But I gotta see the facts, right? I need to make sure that I'm not putting my face card on something that doesn't belong that way. The same way I'm not gonna sit here in this situation and be like, you know what? That brother is black, so he's innocent. This is all a ploy to get the black man down. You feel me? I'm like, well, you know what? What are the facts of this case? What are the witnesses saying? What does the video footage show? And if anybody didn't feel like they had the answers before, we certainly got them now. Now, before I do that, let me show you the misinformation that people were spreading. And that's on both sides. But mainly my people weren't even interested in looking at evidence. They weren't interested in listening to the witness testimonies. 6 of the 10 witnesses on Karmelo Anthony's trial were black. So do you mean to tell me that you think they just loved Austin Metcalf that much? Or was this nigga probably wilding? And they were saying, yeah, he was wilding, bruh.
Wait a minute, was it a switch? I don't know what he had.
It was like it seemed like it was a multi-tool, almost like a Swiss Army.
Like with like with the little scissors and everything and whatever. So it was small. Well, I would have argued the size of it alone, you wouldn't even think it's a deadly weapon.
And that's forgot he had the bag.
If it was one of the little, like I don't know, like I do think.
Well, that's why he went to his coach and was like, but I don't think I heard him that.
You see how easy people just lie, man. You see how people just make stuff up out of thin air. She talking about this is a Swiss Army knife, the type you put on a keychain and you just fold over the little blade. Damn near the blade that they use to clean your nails with. Karmelo ass had a knife, and the pictures show it. They put out the pictures too today. The picture shows this is one of those knives that you gotta flip open. It looked like it's probably about 4.5 to 5 inches. It's sharp, and it can definitely penetrate your chest and hit you in the heart if you hit somebody in the right way. And unfortunately for Karmelo, he was right on the money. I mean, the misinformation got so bad. We had people saying that they were staff members at the school and they saw it. And they said that it was in 10K when they saw the actual footage.
Right. That's exactly what they said. Okay. And so you have no way to be confused that it's those 4. Okay. So they come up, they surround them, and it's immediate moment of not even a few seconds of pause, then that's when they jump. And
so they actually did jump him.
Yeah, it wasn't just no touch. It wasn't just all that moment. Yeah, it was a push. It was all kind of things. But Austin pushed, Hunter hit, and then everybody swung.
I'm disappointed in us, man. I really am, because this man clearly didn't see any footage. He either took the word of somebody, or he just came out there and just lied and wanted to be on camera, part of the spectacle. He wanted to create racial divide. He wanted to spread propaganda, because he is absolutely incorrect. But what's not incorrect is we're sitting here listening to somebody that's claiming to be a staff member when they're actually not even allowed around kids. Yes, this guy right here is a sexual offender for life. Hey man, let's just look at the footage, man. This is the Memorial High School tent. You can see that there's people under there. You're gonna see how quick this happened. You'll see a shove. You'll see a body go one way and then a body go another way. That's when the knife went into work. And then you'll see Karmelo book it up the stairs and then make his way down the bleachers to the field. Let's go. Boom. It already happened. It happened that fast. It happened that fast. This is Karmelo Anthony up here. Let's rewind that. I want y'all to pay attention. It's not people around. This is an altercation between him and Austin. It appears to me that Austin did put his hands on him. I do not condone pushing people. I also don't condone retaliating with a knife. It happened that quick. It's nothing but space for Karmelo to get up and just leave. He's not surrounded. Everybody is in front of him, but there's nobody behind him. That's important. And that's why he was found guilty. Push, stab. Up the stairs. Happens so fast, they don't even know what's going on. They're still trying to figure out what's going on. He's already up here. His life wasn't in danger. Look, he starts running. Now everybody's realizing what's going on. I had a coworker tell me that he ain't even stabbed him. Austin Metcalf fell on the knife. Well, here's the body cam footage of Karmelo saying, nah, I did that. I know how it go.
It's the alleged suspect.
Okay. I am. No, I'm not. I know how it goes. I'm not alleged. I did.
Okay.
Now, let me say this first, man. I don't take pleasure in Karmelo going to jail for 35 years. I don't take pleasure in Karmelo killing this person. I don't take pleasure in the white person being killed because he pushed Karmelo. I just feel like this is a situation that we need to teach our children. I am a concerned dad, and I pray that my son is never in a situation like this. I took interest in this trial because I know how we are as black people. I know that our pride comes before the fall. And there are people that are putting out bad information just to spread this narrative that Karmelo didn't do wrong. And that this white kid that's 17 years old deserved to die. I don't care how you flip it around. Nobody deserved to die in that situation. Everybody could have walked away. And that's why I'm so passionate about this. I had somebody comment in my DMs when I posted this up earlier today, say, as a black man, why would you put this up on Juneteenth? They told me, what are you trying to advertise? Well, what I'm trying to advertise is that people need to learn sometimes to just walk away. Put your ego to the side. We don't have to respond with violence. Don't throw your life away over a 2-second moment. That's what I'm trying to teach. I could give a damn that it's Juneteenth. The footage came out when it came out. And yeah, they cold for putting that out on Juneteenth. That's cold work. But guess what? If Karmelo was innocent, I would have put it out on the 4th. I would have put it out on any holiday to agitate somebody, right? That's what we would have done. So the victor goes the spoils. They won the case. They get to put it out however they want to put it out. Karmelo Anthony was wrong though. It don't change the fact. It don't change the fact. What, if I put it out on the 20th, would that have been okay? I'm just being honest with you, man. There's a kid that died. 17 years old. He had his whole life ahead of him. I don't know what kind of kid he was. I don't know what kind of kid Karmelo was. Do I think they could have walked away from that situation and been cool, shook hands? Or if they gonna fight, I'd have told my kid, hey, listen, Melo, if you gonna pop it like that and you gonna talk shit to them, you might have to be prepared to take an ass whooping, son. That's the problem. Kids scared to take an ass whooping now. Yeah, he bigger than you. That don't mean a knife need to be introduced. You popping it. That's what all the witnesses said, that you was popping it. And if you weren't popping it, you should have got on that stand. But you know what? I don't blame Karmelo. I don't blame Austin, right? I blame the adults that made this case what it was. Melo did not stand a chance in this case because he was dead wrong. He probably should have took that manslaughter plea that they offered to him. But nobody was gonna keep it real with him because the parents, it seemed like they wanted to collect as much money in donations as they could. You got the people who are paying attention to this that are social media warriors and are lying and spreading propaganda. They put the battery in Karmelo's back that, you know what? Social media is behind me. This minister who they hired, Mr. Alexander, he shook his kid damn near to death, had to take his kid to the hospital. He done ran from the police. He had all types of charges. He's not a saint, but he's representing them. They got Charleston White on their team out of all people. And look how that happened. He flip-flopped on you. Y'all thought that if you won in the social media, that you won the case. When all you did was lose an open and shut case. And now everybody's just sitting here saying, well, they did Karmelo wrong. No, Karmelo did himself wrong, man. Too bad of an impulse decision, man, he's gonna think about for the rest of his life. For the next 17 and a half to 35 years. That's what bothers me. That's why I'm passionate behind this, man. So y'all let me know, man, what y'all think about this situation. I ain't even gonna hold you no more. I'm gonna let y'all handle this. Y'all let me know down below in the comments how y'all feel about this, man. Like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. And we out, baby. Ooh.
Just LaFlare.
It's him.